Hey, fellow comic book worms! Midnight, after midnight, 1 a.m., 1:16 a.m.
Yeah, Young's back on East Coast time.
Yeah, I'm back on East Coast time, so I'm trying to adjust to new hours again. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 hour
How was the
difference.
how was the flight? You flew back to Virginia from Seattle. That's a long distance. How was it?
Yeah, yeah. I had a delay in flight right from the get go because Southwest, I mean the Denver had a snow in, so they won't let anybody take off going to the Denver. So I got delayed there, and when I went to Denver, I got delayed.
Oh
I was
man.
supposed to arrive at midnight, but I arrived at 3, and it was a it's not a also it wasn't one flight. It was a I had to take a what do you call that?
Connecting
It's
flight.
not a direct flight. It's a connecting flight. So yeah, it was a little tough.
Yeah, those are tough.
Yeah, and first flight, Southwest. What how Southwest does it is you check in, and then they assign you letter A, B, C, and then that's the order you check in from. And on first flight, I got assigned letter C, so I didn't have any good seats. Then second flight, I had an A because I signed in early, right? So I was gonna find me a comfortable seat. It says only 70% filled, so I was gonna, you know, say the announcer says just spread out, and I said,
Yeah,
okay, good. I'm gonna spread out. I'm just gonna corner. I'm gonna do my comic book reading thing, the one I told
yeah,
you about,
yeah.
the Mile High Club comic book review. But
Damien joined the chat.
hey,
Hey, what's
Sleepy
up?
Raider, what's up?
You still up, huh?
So hey, you're welcome to come up if you want. The so what I was gonna do was what do you call it? Mile High. What is it called? Mile High Club. Mile High Club. But I was gonna name it Mile High Comic Book Review Club or something like that, right? So I was already up. I find me a little, the window seat. I was gonna just, you know, talking to my microphone and I mean on my camera and so people walking by, they weren't sitting next. I even purposely went back, really back, so that they will not sit next to me. Well, people either walk by or they will sit at the front, and so I'm going. The last family walks in. Family of four walks in. Two kids, two little kids, walks in and sit right next to me, and two
Oh
in front of me,
no.
right? Two in front and two in. And the girl she got everything: teddy bears, pillows, and bags, and I mean, she's like making. I mean, she won't sit down. I mean, she won't sit
Stop
still
moving. Yeah.
and eating. And I'm going, oh my gosh, I can't. Then I hear bark. I go,
Oh
what's this coming
no.
from? This dog keep on barking. There's these dogs keep on barking. A dog. So I go, oh shoot, somebody have a dog up there, right?
Oh
Oh
no.
no, it wasn't somebody's dog. It was dogs for these two people. Oh, give me that dog. They put the bag. I mean, the dog, and they were trying to squeeze the dog underneath the little girl's seat. She already
It,
had like teddy bears and stuff in there. I'm going, oh my gosh. The
oh
dog
wow.
is barking. I'm going, uh.
Man.
So I say, I look back. I look back, and I mean, only thing I could see is middle seat, so empty middle seat by that time, right? I mean, so I go, still I would say, you know what? It's better than
The dog.
the dog and the little girl with the crunching, munching and all that. So I say, hey, I'll give you my. I think I need to look for a new seat. I let the dog have my seat. So those those dogs.
Those dogs at your seat. Oh
The
no,
dog got the extra seat, and I'm a move, but yeah. Hello,
that's tough.
K-pop. What's up?
What's up, K-pop?
You're welcome to join us if you want. There's a link up there. Let me see if I could. We're just hanging around, uh, trying to see if which one of these boxes that I'm going to open. Otaku is going to show his comic book of the day. Or the so you want to start with your books?
Yeah, I could go with mine.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, I got me Yangling back.
Yeah, you're home alone. It's like
My
the
daughter's
movie.
upstairs. She's
Oh, your
yeah,
daughter's upstairs.
yeah.
Okay, I thought you were home alone. Um, well, today was a new comic book day, and normally I don't get excited about new comic book day. It's because I don't pick up a lot of. I'm not one of
Snacks.
those. Yeah, I'm not one of those new comic book day pickup kind of guys. I mean, I have picked up new comic book days on new comic. I mean, sorry, new comic books on new comic book day, but that's not
No,
kind of where I'm focused.
these are some of our AOC. Some of them are bought from eBay purchases. Some of them
That's a lot of
like
books, though, Young.
those donation. Like donation books that you
Giveaways, the
buy
giveaways.
for the like for donations.
Uh-huh.
And so just
That's a
so
lot of
yeah,
books,
it's
though.
been piling up. I've been gone for months, so
Yeah. So yeah, I went to the comic book shop today because I had pre-ordered uh Batman Spawn or Spawn Batman, however you want to do it. I think they're saying Batman Spawn. And these are books that I've been waiting on since they made the announcement in summer. Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, they got up on stage at San Diego Comic-Con and said, "Hey, we're coming out with this crossover. Batman Spawn's coming back out." And that just got me so hyped. So we waited, pretty much 5 months. Was it 4 or 5 months? There was a Jim Lee cover. Yep. Sleepy, there was a Jim Lee cover. And I had to get it. I mean, Jim Lee posted the cover on Instagram, I think 2 months into that announcement. And I saw it. He was working. He had posted the sketch. So he had sketched it. It was still in pencil, like real rough sketch in pencil.
2 months ago?
This was like 2 months in.
It's
probably
not going to be at my LCS.
Oh, no. It will be so it depends. LCS, there's so many Batman Spawn covers right now. It's really at the LCS's discretion, like what they choose to bring into the shop. So some might have the Jim Lee versions. But yeah, he had posted a rough pencil, like he had just finished sketching the thing. And he posted it on Instagram. It was still a rough pencil sketch. But then, Scott Williams inked it. Alex Sinclair did the coloring, and this is the end result right there.
Beautiful,
the end result, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great cover, and it's just like it's kind of like a virgin cover in the sense that there's nothing else there outside of these trade logos.
Yeah, DC.
Yeah, it's pretty much the image itself.
Yeah. Is that issue? Is that so? That's first issue.
It's a one shot.
One shot.
This is a one shot, and it's got again like probably a gazillion covers out there. But every artist is doing their Batman Spawn rendition. So if you have a favorite artist, just check and see if they.
So you think Dave Nakayama and Young Boy Ma will do?
I haven't seen anything by either of those guys, but I would imagine. I would imagine they'd have something. but who knows? K-pop, Red Velvet. That is surprising.
Oh,
Sleepy, you're listening to K-pop, huh?
yeah.
Red Velvet, Girls' Generation. Wow, those are.
How old is your daughter, Sleepy?
But yeah, I got the again the Jim Lee cover.
Yeah, you got two of those, right?
I got one. Oh, and so I got two other covers.
Oh, it's only 14. Wow.
I got so these are both Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane variants. Essentially, how they did it back in the day, Greg Capullo would pencil and McFarlane would ink. And that's how they did it this time around as well.
Oh, gee, yeah, she is.
So this is the glow in the dark variant.
Oh, that's the glow in the dark one. Okay.
Capullo McFarlane. Really nice. And then this one was a last minute decision. I was kind of driving on my way home and it was just kind of on my mind. I saw it and I said, you know what? I bet my Barnes and Nobles in my neighborhood has this book and it's probably going to sell out today. And I got the second to last copy at Barnes and Nobles today. I stopped there afterwards.
Barnes and Noble have their own exclusive.
It's an exclusive Barnes and Nobles edition.
Wow.
And these other ones, I got the Jim Lee cover for $7.99. I got the this one I got the Jim Lee cover for $6.99. I got this one for $7.99. Or maybe the other way around. But this Barnes and Nobles edition was $12.99. Quite a bit higher in terms of the price.
How much was
it? Yeah, $12.99 retail.
Oh, okay.
But it's already booking for $30 on like the
eBay.
Well, eBay and all the pricing. It's already being priced at $30 because people are mad. I guess it's like a lower print run, and it's one of those things where you have to. These are probably sold out at Barnes and Nobles, so they're anticipating this to be like one of the high demand. And it's a beautiful cover. It's also higher grade in terms of its paper quality. It's got this sort of cardstock trade paperback feel.
It looks thicker too.
It is thicker, yeah. It's thicker. It's more like a book. It is more like a trade paperback book than it is a comic book. Yeah, it looks to be a double-sized book. I would.
K-pop is naming bands I never heard of myself.
I think there's probably some additional, maybe interview stuff and additional content in this one, but yeah, I mean, again, if you want to get this Barnes and Noble exclusive, check your Barnes and Nobles. They'll probably still have it. The one I went to today, it's a smaller book.
Yeah, it's one
store, but again, they had 2 remaining copies. I got one of the last ones. That's it. And I have a CGC unboxing that's coming up this weekend. I have 2 shipments from CGC that were shipped out this week, 6 books total, and they're the best books in my collection. These are the best books in my collection. Well, I don't want to say best. I do have. They're some of the top key books in my collection, so it's going to be a great unboxing video. This is just a great way to, sign off on a great year. I think with this CGC unboxing, it'll definitely be probably the best CGC unboxing we've done.
Cool.
Yeah, it should be exciting. All right, Young. Well, let's. It feels like Christmas. What are you gonna open up?
Let's So what's your first K-pop group? My first K-pop group, I think, has to be the one that I really listened to was Super Junior.
Oh, Super Junior.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. What about you?
I love Blackpink.
Well, I mean, my first one, OG, first one, like
Oh, the
we're just
OG.
going into OG stuff.
Oh, OG. I mean, this is going back. So my. Do you remember?
Hi, Diamond Princess,
Do you remember Nami?
Nami. Ah,
Yeah. Do you remember Nami?
mm.
She's from the '80s. She's like an '80s pop star.
So she's before Super Juniors, I guess. Yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about
Well,
K-pop,
wait.
not
Yeah.
the. We're talking about K-pop,
Yeah. K-pop.
Not the Korean songs. I mean,
Oh, okay. Like more modern.
yeah,
Um.
modern. Where they do rapping, dancing, and kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, how far would you want to go back? Because I
I
mean,
mean, we have to stay in that genre, is what I'm saying.
So I
Like
guess then,
Haruna and Imija, I'm not talking about those,
yeah, those
those,
old singers.
old singers and
Yeah.
Nami,
So would you count like early Psy as K-pop,
yeah,
like his early stuff? Okay,
yeah,
so somewhere,
dancing, rapping,
yeah.
and
So early 2000s, something,
they
somewhere,
mix in English and Korean,
yeah. I would have to say then my first, um, that's a tough one. Early 2000s, who was I into? Drunken Tiger. I was into Drunken Tiger.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't know Drunken Tiger, go check them out. I was actually friends with those guys in Korea. We hung out, like we just would drink and hang out on the weekends. And so I got to sit backstage at their concerts and stuff. It was pretty cool. And then they disbanded. But while they were together, it was fun.
Siwon is hot. Who's Siwon? Awesome. There's old Korean pop that there's not. And there's K-pop. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, Korean pop, and then there's K-pop. K-pop is. I, this is my definition. Tell me I'm wrong. A K-pop junkie is probably more expert than me, but tell me I'm wrong. I just find K-pop to be like when this new age group where they mix in English with the Korean songs. They mix in rap. They always have one guy that does a little bit of uh, rap, and then dance. They do dance and a lot of videography and stuff.
Hmm.
What we define as K-pop, whether it's girls group or guys group,
Yeah.
and it's a group of guys or group of girls. I've never seen a mixed one. Have you seen mixed one?
There's mixed. Yeah. There's
There's mixed,
mixed.
yeah.
Mhm.
And they sing, and everybody have a different kind of vocals, and
Yeah.
but they always include one rap guy or one rap girl. So that's what I define K-pop as.
Yeah. JK and Tasha. So before they had their kid, they were dating, and again, I would have dinner with those guys and drink with them all. Not like they were sort of doing their own thing, but with DJ Shine. Basically, I was closer to DJ Shine, and we'd all hang out. But yeah, DJ Shine and I would pretty much party every weekend. It got to be, I mean, it was a lot of drinking involved.
Yeah, there's a lot of what do you call it? Synthesized music in K-pop nowadays too, right?
Yeah. So okay, I think a good distinction between K-pop and maybe earlier stuff is I believe it was like 1997 or 98. The Korean government actually had a policy to export Korean culture to the world. This was just like a policy decision. The entertainment industry got a lot of, sort of like strategic backing in terms of, hey, whatever you guys create, we're going to put it on our satellite platform. We're going to push it out there, and try to create this brand, not just music, dramas, movies, every cultural like content, whether that's traditional, whether it's more modern. We're just going to push Korean culture as an export. And that policy early in the late 90s did not translate into much. It took many, many years of developing and building like an audience overseas. But they started building an audience in like China and like Southeast Asia. And now it's like global. It's really incredible how far it's come. Yeah, Sateji is a great example of when this sort of started. Like Sateji is actually probably the marker of, wow, this, people overseas love Korean music. Like we're talking about Koreans who live overseas, Kyopos, who were into like Sateji and the boys. They were just so phenomenal. They're probably the first really global international idol group from Korea, but they were so big in Korea that helped make the overseas marketing a little bit more attractive. But yeah, from that point on, it just became like you had all these acts coming out, and I think Poa was another big international star. She was the first to really chart in Japan, and that was in like the early 2000s.
There's K-pop club at Dallas High School.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 95 through 99. That was when the policy was kind of in place. All right, Kyung, let's get to your books.
This is let me see. This is, I think, this is from Diamond Princess. Diamond Princess, you here? I'll open this. I want to make its own little video, so I'll
say that one. Yeah, save that one. Let's get to some comic books. I feel like those are cards, right?
Yeah, those are cards.
Oh, that's a book for sure.
I don't know who's this from. Joseph Stewart.
Oh, that's even better if you don't know what it is.
Okay, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna open that.
Watch it be like a Silver Age, a Golden Age book. This is something you bought maybe then, right?
Yeah. Well, if I don't recognize it, it's probably something I bought. Nicely packed. Blue tapes in there. The Gemini books. No tab though. No pull tab.
Ooh, yeah. So that 97 through 2000 era was a really great time for I mean, that was when I was in my youth, and I was really into K-pop. I mean, like Park Ji-yoon, Solid, so many. I mean, that's pretty much when I got into Korean music.
Oh, she's here. I'm gonna open that later, Diamond Princess. It's on the show. My daughter views Seoul the way people used to think of Paris. Wow, really?
That's great.
There was a K-pop show in DC that was in English. It was countdown for hits in Korea at the time. Music video at time. It was from around 97. Cool. C3. No, I didn't. Yeah. I don't do Kickstarter books, but I guess I better start doing that. A bit. Oh, all right. So let's see.
So K-pop junkie, do you also watch Korean dramas? Are you into that? Because I know how like people get siloed into either music or dramas, or some people kind of like the whole thing, like they just like being immersed in Korean culture. But
Oh, this is not a multiple book. It's one book, isn't it?
awesome, yeah, those are some of my favorite artists too. Park Ji-yoon, Baek Ji-young, Jung-hwa, yeah, great talents right there.
You could do the what do you call it? You could operate that, right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, I know what this. I think I know what this might be. I think I know what this might be.
You mentioned like Coyote, and oh wow, that's it. You mentioned you got that. That
Yeah.
is nice. Oh, that's nice. That is a nice book. Wow. That's heavy. What number is that? Heavy metal.
It's one of those books heavy metal has that's just about as expensive as number one.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get number one. I think Sleepy Reader has number one. He bought one. I thought about buying that one. It was either that one or this one, but I decided I wanted this one.
And that came out before the movie, right?
It came out during the movie.
Oh, it came out right around the movie. Okay.
Yeah, it came out.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is awesome. That's a nice minty copy too.
yeah. And
Wow, you must have paid. You must have paid for that one.
I paid. See, I went to one store. They had it for $99.
Oh,
I made a video about it, and they would not budge on negotiating down to $80. So, well, this one cost me $80 plus that included shipping.
oh,
So,
okay.
so I say, okay, and this was better condition than that
Yeah.
one. So I'm
Nice.
getting that.
Nice.
See, you don't have to. If they don't negotiate with you, then I don't buy.
Nice. That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought about paying for that too myself because it's just gonna get worse, right? It's just gonna get worse, right? I just love these. Uh,
Yeah, that one. That was a good investment, Young. Those are only going to go up.
These are only gonna go up. I mean,
Yeah.
They're not gonna.
Those are only going to go up because those.
Remember
It's one of those.
movie scene that was in the movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great book, man. Oh, Young, I want to get that one now.
I mean, the art in there is just fantastic. Little, mythologies. Just, I always love heavy metal. It was so when I stopped collecting comic books, right?
Yeah.
And then when I went to college, people go, you said, I didn't want to. I'm so sensitive to people's gossiping over what I do, So, I didn't want to be the guy who's collecting comic books, but they were buying these Playboy magazines and stuff, and I said, hey, this is my Playboy magazine,
Oh, Young, come on. Your parents didn't know about heavy metal, huh?
Oh, that's just comic book.
It's a comic book. Oh, he's into comic books. That's fine.
So that's that one. I'm gonna put this back in.
By the time I was collecting, though, it was like, especially in the 90s, there were so many books, adult contented books. That had all that graphic.
That's one thing that my parents did not do is throw away books for me. I mean,
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents were pretty good too about not respecting my belongings. I never got because I heard stories of my Korean friends. Like I had a friend who his dad threw out all his like baseball cards and comic books. and he just threw them out like in the garbage. And I was just like, man, that would be rough to go through as a kid.
I I think my kids was like 10 and 12. My two boys were 10 and 12, and they got hold of a whole bunch of Battle Royale manga books. And I was looking through it and I'm going, holy cow, there's a, you know, not just rape, I mean, not just sexual scenes, but rape scenes and violence and all that. I said, I'm not going to let you have this. I kept it, but I gave it to them back when
We're
I
older,
gave it
yeah.
back to them. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, some of the Japanese manga is very graphic.
yeah.
So you do have to monitor what your kids are reading.
What is this one? Another one that I don't recognize. Daniel. Ooh, I think this might be
A slab?
no, I think this is where man, I hope he put his name in here. I hope this is. I think when they did the cancer donation thing, I did the cancer donation, and then you got to win some books from Brian LCS's channel. And so yeah, so this is that. I think I'm not sure. I hope there's a name in here. Either that or I bought it. I don't.
Yeah. There's a lot of it's essentially like comic books and animation, but it's essentially porn, right? It's just so graphic and sexual. So
Yeah, Battle Royale was. I mean, I guess it's like what's the story people told Jake Blue Jay Bull, whatever the thing was called.
mhm.
Wait, this is a YouTuber, right?
Looks like, yeah. Oh,
I think this is either from Gary. It was either from Gary's channel or Brian Els's channel when for the cancer giveaway,
oh, nice.
and I won it. I won
Oh,
the.
nice.
It's one of those prizes I won from this guy.
Yeah. See, like Ninja Scroll, it's very violent. There's some sexual scenes in there, but I mean that's nothing compared to some of the other stuff out there. Ninja Scroll actually it has a story and um, not as
What's it?
intense in
Yeah.
terms of the.
Can you read that?
I can't see. I can't read it.
I can't either. My eyesight is so bad. It has two of the stickers. Probably this one deserves its own little video, but
Yeah, Ninja Scroll is great. It's classic.
what is Ninja Scroll? Is that manga?
It's animation. It's a movie.
You know the G-Force, or is it a G-Force? What is that called? Koreans call it Five Brothers.
독수리 what was it? 독수리
Three
오형제.
오형제.
I love that as a kid.
I was like
Best.
crazy.
Did you have
about that.
did you have the toys?
No,
They had toys.
oh man,
Those are the best.
I was crazy about those, man. Let me see. Go with
Oh, nice.
what is that?
Is it Avengers?
Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
The last
last
Avengers.
A
It's one of those thick books. It's one of those thick books.
nice.
Cool.
So this is what just a giveaway.
Yeah.
Cool.
Last Avengers story.
Looks
So
like you got the
it must be
like a
it
set.
must be Ron, right?
Yeah. Oh,
What is that?
that's a big book, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it a number one issue?
6, number 6.
Oh, number 6. Okay. Good night, Damien. Go pick up those Batman Spawn books if you can.
I think I guess I better go my LCS tomorrow.
Good
7.
night, K-pop.
Night K-pop.
Great conversation. Thanks for bringing the knowledge on K-pop.
5, number 5. Cool.
Nice. Oh, that looks like that seems like a big book, like a significant book.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know, but could be.
Hey Tony, how are you, sir? Number 4.
Tony.
I really like the art.
Yeah.
These are more modern books, aren't they? Though 3.
That looks like
very colorful.
Those are from the 90s or late 90s, maybe. 95.
Yeah.
So that's probably
They don't look like a Liefeld art. I don't think they're Liefeld art.
That doesn't look like Liefeld art.
Yeah.
Is it the Liefeld run?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. This is number 1.
It could be. No, that doesn't look like Liefeld. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody looks like somebody tried to emulate Jack Kirby. I don't. It's not Jack Kirby, but.
Well, you got a lot of books. You got a lot of books in that little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it was a.
For free. I mean, I take it. But yeah, I donated, so it's not. Yeah, pay something. I mean, this is just a bonus from.
Yeah. You didn't expect anything back,
like good cause, you know.
Right.
So, comic book community is good about that kind of stuff.
Open one of those big boxes, Young. We want to see a big box. You want to open a big box?
Big box?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That USPS. Open that USPS one.
Open. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one.
Did you order any slabs?
This one.
No slabs, right?
Oh, this is from actual Dracula.
Ooh.
He was giving mystery box. I want to. If actual Dracula is here, I'll open it. If not, he's not here, I'm not gonna open it.
There you go. I was curious about that one.
Oh, this is from Trevor's Nokia. This is from Bueller.
Oh, Bueller?
Yeah, and I know what most of it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but let me think about that one. Hold on.
Those are books you bought.
Yeah, these are books I bought, and this is from Jay. I think it's a slab. Jay Lopez.
Ooh.
It's AOK from Jay. And this is a book I bought, I think. And this is a book that was supposed to be a couple pages from Joe.
Uh-huh.
For the what do you call it? Donate to the foundation 9/11 total. I don't remember exact name, but yeah.
Yeah.
So Drake is hilarious. I haven't caught him in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen him. What should I open?
It's up to you.
Since I want to open these guys with the little making their own video, I don't want to dedicate to each one of them that I open to.
Yeah.
Let me open this one that I bought.
Yeah.
Okay. And this will be the last one.
All right.
So I don't remember what I bought either. So, Unless Dracula comes in. Tell Dracula to come in and I'll open it. Wow, that's
Ooh.
really nice.
Yeah,
This is from my comic shop.
nice.
Probably Commandy or something. If I bought it from
Commandy.
if I bought it from my comic shop,
Yeah.
Commandy, or it's something I try to fill in my runs,
Uh-huh.
or Commandy Warriors or Bicentennial comic books. Let's see what they are.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
oh! I was.
It's a big one.
I'm going to show the last one. No.
Oh, nice. That's a what? Pence variant.
Yeah, Pennsylvania of the. I decided I want to collect these, so I got me a Pennsylvania.
Nice.
All right, let's look at this. Oh, okay. This is.
Oh, nice.
I like the homage covers. I love this cover right there.
That is a nice cover. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, King Kong homage.
I love anything Supergirl.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
nice.
the
War of the
last thing,
Worlds. Yeah.
the World of the Wars. That's
That's
final glory. So hey,
ooh.
gotta have the wedding cover. I gotta have,
Ooh. That's a great cover.
gotta have my wedding cover.
Who's that cover by?
I don't know.
don't
You
know.
wanna put it up?
It looks great. You don't have to open it up. What was it? Witching Hour? What number?
Witching
I'll look
hour.
I'll look it up right now.
Witching hour number 36.
It is a cover by Nick Cardy.
Mm.
I thought it looked really nice. Nick
Another
Cardy cover.
another
Great.
wedding cover.
Oh, I want to get that whole set, The World of Krypton.
Yeah.
I want to get the whole set because I have a number 4 in it,
Hmm.
and I was just like, you know what? This is when they kind of reimagined the origin story of Superman.
Right.
Yeah, so it's kind of like what you would call a reboot of the origin story.
Another wedding cover.
Nice.
I just love me some.
Oh, it's Bizarro. Wait, what is that? Bizarro and in the Batmobile? Oh, wow. What is that? Action Comics what? Oh, I want to get that one now. I want to get that one. That's a great cover.
I just
Superman.
love the old style covers. Just tells a lot of stories just by itself.
Yeah, you got Crypto there. You got a red Batmobile. Supergirl's there. Bizarro's there. Bruce Wayne. Is that Bruce Wayne in the front seat?
No, I think the
Jimmy Olsen. Oh, okay.
Jimmy Olsen and the boss, Daily Planet
For
boss.
Prairie. Yeah.
You got Supergirl there, and then Brainiac's there. Is that Brainiac? Yeah,
Yeah, that looks to be Brainiac.
yeah. And then Legion of Superheroes in the background.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great pickup.
Another wedding cover.
Where do you get these wedding cover ideas? Do you just kind of like look them up, or how do you know that they're on your radar?
Oh, I go to I like this my comic shop. People do search by wedding or bride.
Wedding. Oh, okay. And they have all the
And
different
then,
covers there. Oh, okay. So I was like,
they're
how would you even know there was a wedding cover around the Hulk?
This is in really poor shape, but it is a first appearance of this dude right here,
Oh, okay.
Killraven.
Killraven. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, and first appearance of the World Wars
Nice.
in a comic book. So
That's a classic.
yeah,
That is a
so I
classic.
got the first and the final. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's it. What do you think?
No, I love all those pickups. I love them all. I really like the heavy metal though. That
I got this is
that was a great pickup.
Finale
That's a
was
beautiful book. That's a beautiful book. That's a beautiful book.
I've been wanting this for a long time. Not as much as Star Wars #1, but I passed this up when it came up, and I'm going.
It's such an iconic image. It's such an iconic image.
Yeah, so I'm gonna follow Sleepy's lead and buy #1 eventually, but maybe next year. This year, I'm happy with this and the Star Wars.
Oh, that I would say that's.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say because #1 on heavy metal, it's not that great of a cover. Yeah, it's not like a. I mean, it's a significant issue. It's the first issue of that great magazine, but in terms of like iconic covers, that's probably the most famous. I mean, there are probably some other Frazetta covers that.
I figure the #1 and this one is going to be most. I mean, more as the time goes on, will be harder to get.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So I say, you know what? Let me get it while I can, then worry about the rest. Completing the rest later. So anyway, so that's what I got. Hey, what's up? What the K-pop ask? Did you buy the newer one? What do you mean newer one? Or what?
Of heavy metal? There's probably like a reprint of that. You're saying?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. I guess not. Yeah, I watched the Heavy Metal in theater. Oh yeah, hold on. Since I didn't, I was gonna make a little video about it, but since.
What's up, Kyle? Yeah, Momo's cover is nice. Yeah. Yeah. Hers is a little different. Hers is I think kind of like a pose, right? She's doing like this on the cover. But yeah, it's a beautiful cover. I do want to get that one too.
I'm a huge World. I don't know if you guys notice or not, but I'm a big fan of World of Wars. This is my record.
Wow.
Yeah. And basically, this is a continuation of this story, right? So that's why. Yeah. So that's why I got this. This has a pretty awesome.
Oh, is there an homage to that? Okay, that is cool. I gotta get the.
This is the original story. Okay, and this is continuation of that story.
Nice.
Yeah, so basically,
is there a movie on this one as well?
Yeah, there's a movie about this one.
Oh, that's a movie. Okay.
Yeah, there's a movie, and they somehow, I mean, they somehow failed to invade the Earth on this one.
Uh-huh.
in finally, but they come back in this one, and he
Yeah.
saved the Earthlings, and he's trying
Oh,
to free. This guy is trying to free the Earthlings. So that's
it's interesting you mentioned that. Um, so you know Dune? Did you watch the Dune
yeah.
by okay.
I read the Dune too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I've read Dune too. Um Dune 2 is coming out I think next summer, right?
yeah.
They just finished filming, so it's slated for release next year, which is really, if you think about it, it came out what? It came out last year, right? It came out last year, and now they're coming out with the sequel in a relatively fast, short period of time. And there's talks that it could be a trilogy. But what's more exciting is on HBO Max, they're going to launch the prequel to Dune,
Mm,
meaning, you know what you
series.
just mentioned, where the robots
Yeah, yeah,
enslave the humans. They're going to cover
yeah.
that history. So that is actually very
That's
exciting
Anderson's.
news.
I think that then they're going up by Anderson's writing.
Uh huh.
Anderson and what's the Frank Herbert's son? What's his name?
Brian Herbert.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Brian Herbert Anderson team up writing. That's where they're going that from. Then they have to.
Nice,
That's the source. Then
nice.
I read those.
Yeah.
Then so that what was I was going to show next? I was going to show this. I have all
Oh,
the
there's the iconic album, the
yeah, it has
heavy metal
music
album.
from Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, Cheap Trick. I'm a fan of Cheap Trick. Devo, Donald Fagen, Don Felder, Grand Punk Railroad, uh, Sammy Hagar, Journey, Nazareth, Stevie Nicks. Huge fan of Stevie Nicks. Riggs, Trust has all the good songs in here. Heavy
Yeah,
metal songs.
like true rock and roll.
Yeah. You know, this guy was played by he's voiced by John Candy. so so
There you
he,
go. There's that cover
that's
again.
why that's why I got
There's that cover. Yep.
that's why I got this pair, right?
That's just a great man, Young. You're making me put that on the 2024 2023 list of things to get. I gotta save up for that one.
Yeah, it's a that's why I'm a fan of heavy metal. The art in here is just amazing too. By the way, I want to show those off. I got you guys. Art in here is just crazy cool. It comes with a little album and this little booklet.
Hey, Agu's in the house. What's up, Agu?
Hello, Agu, Mr. Seattle dude.
We're gonna try to hook up with Agu,
Yeah,
and we're gonna take Agu to have Korean food.
look at that. Look at what these.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Is that art or
Yeah, it's a painting.
wow? That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a. So this H.G. Wells, this guy, he wrote this kind of story back in when what do you call it? Laser wasn't a thing, you know.
Yeah, lasers weren't a thing. How did they come up with lasers? Through science fiction.
Ah, that's awesome.
So Young, I don't. This is sort of off topic, but did you read the news about the breakthrough? Because you and I had talked about this. We had talked about this in a conversation, but they basically uh, they basically had a successful like nuclear fusion is
Oh
a
yeah,
reality.
I heard about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you and I were talking about it. Like we're like,
Yeah,
man,
Thor
there's
nuclear. Yeah.
yeah, like what are they going to do about energy unless they, unless they actually um, succeed with nuclear fusion? There's no real solution around, you know, like graduating from fossil fuels, and then
Yeah.
boom, what happens? They actually do it. That was a very exciting news this week.
Clean energy, clean, what do you call it? Clean nuclear, clean nuclear energy. That's the way to go, I think. I mean, cleaner. I mean, there's no perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it creates some radioactive waste, but I mean,
Yeah.
nothing on the scale of like, carbon emissions. So
Yeah, so I know people still feel, I know how they feel about nuclear energy, not in my backyard kind of thing, so it's really hard to convince people that we
I
need
mean,
nuclear energy rather than
we have nuclear reactors. What are you talking? I mean, like people need to realize like nuclear reactors are what power this country. So if we have something that's cleaner than creating all this like nuclear waste,
that's what we need to research on is alternative energy than
yeah,
carbon, fuel.
well, we again we have a roadmap to doing it now. So it's just about they just need to build it to scale. They said it's going to take decades, but we're getting there. I think we'll see nuclear fusion become the future energy source, but before we die, I hope.
Well, I mean, sure, we could come up with the cleaner stuff, but right now we need to research on clean nuclear energy, and we're doing a good job of it so far. Thoron, is it Thoron or what was it? They were fusing Thoron.
What were they? It was like hydrogen, wasn't it? They were heating hydrogen with lasers.
Okay.
What got me to thinking about it was your comment on lasers, but yeah, they basically heat molecules to like a gajillion degrees, and it releases more energy than what's put in. So there you go.
We need to get there. But I told you I want NASA to research on putting solar panel out in space because that's 100% efficiency. Well, not 100%, but 99% efficiency, right?
And then bouncing the energy back through waves.
Put
That is future science fiction stuff.
put a cable.
Uh-huh.
Robert Heinlein wrote about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
but you're essentially getting like emitting the energy back, right?
No, what it is that they have a elevator coming down.
Oh wow!
So you never have to. So in this Robert Heinlein's story, he tethers a elevator to the space.
Oh, I thought you're okay. I thought this was actually a proposal.
But I mean, theoretically, it's possible. You put string of elevators in space, right, to the space. Yeah. Then you don't have to launch a rocket because it's slow moving. It's gradually going up there, Yeah. So you don't have to, try to escape the atmosphere like with a rocket, right?
Yeah.
And it will stay there because it's been tethered down.
Yeah.
And as long as it's a geosynchronous satellite is controlling it, it will just, it will just stay there. So let's say have one of those things. Put a solar panel out there, and just
Yeah, I think we're closer to nuclear fusion than that. I mean, literally, we're closer to nuclear fission than that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, nuclear fusion is middle, but let's then we could come out with those kind of technologies, and put all our, do our research on those kind of stuff, And hey, what's the good? I mean, all these science fiction books that we read, what is it good for? Trying to get the new ideas going, right? So, yeah, get our imagination going, and
Silver Knight Kyle. Are you referring to my Richard Corbin book? Is that something you're wanting?
Silver Knight Kyle wants to show his books. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to see those 60s? Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah, let me go ahead. there's a link, Silver Kyle. You wanna come up and show it? That means I gotta get another beer. No dirty jokes, man.
Yeah, put some clothes on.
There's the link. I thought
Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Well, yeah, Agu said Bruce Wayne is building a tower as we speak. No, but I mean, like if we can solve the energy crisis in our lifetime, which is kind of what this big announcement, it's something to look forward to. It's a very, I mean, it's probably the biggest technological scientific breakthrough in history, wouldn't you say, Hong?
Yeah.
The fact that they performed this experiment, they were successful, and this would solve the energy solution for the entire planet. I mean, if the U.S. shares this technology with the world, you're talking there's no one would ever need to power their, everything would be run on clean energy, essentially, right? Clean energy. This is like the solution that we've been dreaming about, and it's just happened this week. So
We just not need to kill each other off and fight like this.
yeah, we just don't. Yeah, basically,
I haven't found a beer. Northwest. Is that a local brewery?
we have a lot of local breweries. Yeah,
I noticed when I went to grocery stores, there's a lot of beers or locally brewed. So
there's a lot of good local breweries. Yeah,
I do like.
Small ones too, like small batch type breweries as well. What's your favorite, Agu?
I like Porto. Porto is my favorite type of beer.
I like it simple. I like a simple lager and Rainier, this mass produced lager.
Yeah, it's been
macro
yeah,
brew.
sub up to each other,
It's my
guys.
favorite.
Support each other. Sure.
I like Rainier. It's better than Budweiser, better than Bud Light.
Is that named after a mountain nearby?
Yeah, it's our local. They also have a Rainier IPA, which came out in small batches, apparently. But the Rainier's cheap. You can get it for like under $1. Like you can get like a 6-pack for like $4 or something like that. It's really ridiculously cheap.
Cool. Well, let me go ahead and entertain the dudes. I'm gonna go get me another beer.
Yeah, people don't realize this about Washington State, but Washington State is actually the hop capital of the world. We produce the highest quality, and I believe supply most of the hops throughout the world. So when all the local microbreweries here in Washington State in the Puget Sound area, we have first dibs on all that fresh hop during the hop harvest, and you'll see fresh hop harvest beer, things that are brewed right around that period. It's big here in Washington, and those beers kind of sell out. People are kind of buying them here and there. So yeah, we have this great beer culture here that people, I don't think it's not nationally recognized, but us locals know where the best beer and what. And we made this Washington State has made a reputation for itself in wine as well. I know some of the white wines that we produce in Washington are also internationally recognized. So Right? Yeah.
It's surprisingly international city, right?
Yeah, you're gonna love it here. I'm telling you, you just got a glimpse of it. Wait till summer hit. I mean, I know you've been here in the summer,
Yeah.
but when the
Hey,
summer
Kyle.
hits,
Hey,
what's
guys.
up, Kyle?
Hey, Otaku, what's the Corbin book you showed?
Are you a Corbin fan?
Sure, guys.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Corbin.
All right, yeah, let me show it to you.
Yeah, show Otakus first.
Yeah, and I will behave. Trust me, I'm good right now anyway. I will behave. And you'd left earlier on our show, Naman, when I started talking about I was touring around Korea. So that was a bit silliness there. Yeah.
Okay, please.
Are you talking? Was that a best of Corbin book?
Well,
No, it's
hold on,
Blood
hold on.
Star, the original. This is the first quote unquote graphic novel in comic books, and it's a first print. It's even hand numbered by Corbin himself. It's one of 5,000 copies.
Does that predate? Does that predate?
Heavy Metal? Yes.
Not Heavy Metal. Does that predate Will Eisner's graphic novel? What year?
Well,
what year did it come out?
No, this came out in the 70s.
Okay.
It's the first marketed graphic novel.
Graphic novel. So how did you happen across that?
This one I got at a yard sale for like it's like I got it at a yard sale for like $5.
You cheater.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think what happened was the person who owned this book maybe passed away or something, and the person that had it just didn't realize.
Just didn't care. So
didn't care, yeah.
Okay, well, I wanted to fire up my camera and see that before I got into a few things here, but I'm gonna go back here and mill around, and I might end up having to set some things aside for you guys.
Okay.
All right. I mean, this book is available for sailor trade, but it's the condition is really nice on this book because it has the person who owned this put like a plastic film over the dust jacket.
Yeah,
so it's just beautifully preserved.
That's a library film. So yeah. All right, I'll get out a few things to show you. Portfolios.
Before opening these books, I need to prepare books that I need to send out to you. And general, so much to do so little time.
Thanks. Yeah, that Corbin book was like, I just knew it was a big book. When I saw it, I was like, wait, this looks like a big book. Because I was leafing through it and I was like, you know what? I know like Corbin, I know of Corbin's work through Heavy Metal, and I was just like, this seems like it would be like one of his earlier books or like a big book.
Yeah.
And
well, first thing, when I popped in the box for that, I dug out one of my old Danny Kaye autographs.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice.
Level
Kaye.
But
You know who Danny Kaye is?
I do.
Oh, okay, cool.
How about that portfolio?
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Those are some beautiful prints.
Ooh,
Nice.
beautiful.
There will be nudity in this because it's Corbin. So.
Yeah, it's Corbin, right?
Art is fine.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Ooh.
So this is the print set from when is it? 76, 77, or 78.
Hmm.
Oh, no. Take that back. This is his 86 set. That's his 86 set. But since I had this out and it was right next to it, you guys fans of Alex Nino?
Hmm.
Since it was sitting right there with it when I pulled out the Corbin, the Nino was right there with it. I'll go back and grab the books here in a minute. But yeah, I grabbed this Corbin and that Danny Kaye and
I'm really happy to have this though.
by Alex Nino.
Wow. Whoa.
Limited to 1,000 portfolio sets. Oops, as that's trying to close. Here's the signed one.
Wow, nice. That is some detailed work there, bud.
Love the vultures up top there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Can you go closer to the girl? I want to see how he draw the face.
Hyung, are you a Corbin fan too?
I just love the art. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I think
Well,
that
if you like Den and heavy metal, he's definitely a Corbin fan.
Yeah, I was about to say if you like the original.
That's where Den came from. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
More art, booby.
Nice.
oh, I love it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's just wonderful, man.
I love the inking on that, man.
The priest. Yeah, this is a 1970 portfolio.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I'm not about to drag out all my portfolios, but since this was with it, and it just seems apropos.
Wow.
Mm.
Nice.
And they just keep coming. Start this one from the bottom. The Fight. Tough Guys. Knocked down by Booby Woman.
I love it.
And you notice the suckling baby theme.
I love it. I love it.
Two more. Two more in this one, and I'll go over and grab my undergrounds. I'm in this much pain getting my fingers to work. Oh, I might save that for last. Yeah, I'm saving that for last. I'm going to do 10.
Wow, I love that too.
The suckling baby at death.
Nice.
Back one more time. Sweep it one more time, man.
But Plate Nut Kill is probably the best. Wouldn't mind having that one.
Whoa.
Oh. These are prints.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Limited 1,000.
Wow.
I love it.
Nifty little Nino. So.
Liquidity definitely by Simon.
Huh?
Liquidity definitely by Simon.
Mm.
You know Simon, Simple Simon, right? You don't watch him?
Yeah. All right, let me go over here and grab these undergrounds. And I'll take you back to the 60s with Corbin here. I haven't
No,
got
you're not
all
that ready.
organized yet, but yeah. And anybody look at old portfolios? I got a tub full of them. Some signed, some not signed. Goes right over here. And I'll go back to that.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you something real quick. This is something my mom saved for me. I'll show you the worst one that I got. It's oil painting I did when I was like a little kid, like when I was junior high school. So the oil painting I did. And I'm thinking, I haven't improved much. It's
Well, that's
incomplete.
really good. You did that in high school?
Yeah, it's incomplete, but
Beautiful.
uh,
Awesome, buddy.
I need to finish that up. And
Awesome.
I love Star Wars when it first came out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
That's really good.
Very cool. You did those in high school?
yeah, you could get these it's X-wing Star Wars. When did Star Wars the four paintings?
Hey, man, Spidey, what's up?
Nice, lady.
What? When was what do you call it? Star Wars movie came out 77.
78, right?
Star Wars came out in 77.
77.
77. So how old was I then? 77.
I was what, 3 years old?
77.
I was 10 and 11.
Oh, 14. I was 14. 14. When I did those. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. How the hell am I going to follow up such cool artwork?
Hmm?
How am I going to follow up such cool artwork, dude? That was awesome.
That was my own artwork. You got
It was awesome. That was awesome
Hey,
stuff.
man, Spidey, what's up?
You talk about underground comics. There's the first one from 1964. This
Wow.
is
Welcome to come up.
1970.
Anybody's welcome to come up, as long as you're
Fabulous.
fully dressed.
That's a 1970 reprint, but still a rarity.
Mhm.
The first all women's comic done by women. The entire art, stories, editorial staff, all women.
Cool.
I'll skip over some of these. Here you go. His own
Oh,
personal
wow. The first Manticore? No way.
first one. Yep.
What year was that?
Print of it too.
Now that name changed over the years, right? To like, what is it? What did it become like?
I'll come across more of them in a little bit.
Yeah.
1970.
Ooh.
Wow.
Corbin. Wow. Yeah. You can just tell Corbin. Is that so? What is that? His first work in comic books?
No, I have that sitting down here too.
Oh, no way.
So, this is his own press. This is an press thing. This him money and
Wow.
Phantasm Press. on East Company Gas, Berkeley, California. So, but yeah, that's his independent stuff. Let's see. Yeah, here's a women's comic. I don't know what this would be under, for boobs or for Animorphs, the duck boob woman.
Duck Boo Woman.
Um, here's early 70s Bob Crumb.
Uh-huh.
I like that
Nice.
mold.
Little Nemo.
This is about Aussie time, isn't it, Spidey?
Coochie Cootie.
Good.
The Tough Stuff, the anti-heroin book they put out. Crumb and all them.
This is all Corbin stuff.
No, Corbin's in a lot of these, but I'm gonna highlight the Corbin ones. Barbarian Comics one. I'm just
Nice.
going through them. I got them separated out different ways. Like this is my higher end box here because that had Fanagore 1 in it, but I'm just hitting the highlights as I go through them. Dr. Atomic, Drool, Fever Dreams, Puzzle Girl Blimp, Hit the Road, Image of the Beast. Yeah, I think most of the other Corbin ones are back in the box. But
Kyle, what can you share about maybe the life and career of Corbin that would, I guess, most people probably don't know, or
I know. I mean, he's just an underground.
He's done a lot of modern books. I mean, he's sort of been very busy as an artist.
There's been a renaissance of him, but no, he's just an old underground hippie type.
Mhm.
So he was one of the pioneers of the underground comic movement. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
But he was literally one of the pioneers. Here, I'm just going to put these back in.
What do you mean about underground?
Right. I mean, because like without again that book I have, in terms of they were marketing it as, quote, a graphic novel. Like that was the first time it was actually that term, even though graphic novels have been around for many, many years in terms of its like form and format. It was never called that until Corbin marketed that book. And so that sort of led to the advent of, in a few years, more and more of these more adult sort of oriented, longer format comic books to come out. And that's really, it transformed everything about the comic book industry. What you are showing off right now in terms of underground comics became mainstream
I see.
toward the later 80s.
Well,
almost a
hey,
decade.
In modern parlance, undergrounds were like the day where these artists came out, and regular comics wouldn't show sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So,
Right.
They
Because they had the comics code, and you just couldn't do that.
sex, drugs, rock and roll. There's a British version of Freak Brothers.
Freak Brothers.
There's one of them that started it all. Fads and Heads.
Wow.
Jesus Meets the Armed Services.
Wow.
So sacrilege.
Hold still.
Hold still. You want the Jesus Meets the
You
Armed
keep
Services?
keep on moving, it will pixelate. So hold still. Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Rock and Roll Madness, some early 70s British underground.
That is cool stuff. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Roxy Fun.
Roxanne, I mean.
San Francisco comic book. This has stuff by Wally Wood and others in it.
What is it about these ducks with the hot chicks? Why
Yeah.
why does Duck get all these hot chicks?
I'm not even going to say the name of this one, but
Well, it rhymes with it's.
Yeah.
Both of them rhymes with it's.
Then there's a second print of the Freak Brothers. Now, yep, I was waiting for Otaku to get back. Make sure he's sitting down for this. I'm even going to take this out of the wrap for him.
Otaku. Kyle wants to amaze you. Go ahead, Kyle.
Anomaly, #1.
Oh, nice.
1972, Corbin.
Wow.
Show that again. And show the inside. Whoa. Is it a wraparound cover or is it just?
Two different images. I want to say this is the first Den, but I think that's in another one I'm coming up with. Yeah. Yeah, it's another one I'm coming up with. But yeah, there's a hard Corbin to find. And there's more coming. So, but yeah, I've got Corbin from 69 to 75 covered pretty extensively between them.
Is it underground because of
The publishers, and it didn't have a comic code, and it had dirty story, like I said, drugs and rock and roll.
like a what kind of dirty stories? Like a penthouse stories or hustler?
All over the place. All over the place. Crazy tripped out drug stories.
Wow.
You know, from the 60s. App #1.
Yeah, it's also real stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and then obvious drug comics, considering there's Timothy Leary. Or stories on Ed Gein,
Now,
the serial killer.
when you're young, did you do drugs?
Some.
What do you mean young? What do you mean young?
Now I just do anti-cancer drugs and stuff.
I mean, when you're like teenagers.
Yeah, well, I was a teenager in the 70s. Obviously, I did a little bit. Let's see. Alan Moore's
There's
Nice.
artwork,
Wow.
or
You-
Alan Moore's first American
you
story.
collect these when you were young, or you collected them when you're old?
Oh, these I got old.
Right.
I got these within the last 10 years. I mean, I've had them all over for. All right, here we go into the.
Hello, Reverend Diecast. Love
And
those
again,
old-
I'm still moving these around, so
well,
I'm still moving these around. But there's the old Moondogs.
you're welcome to come up and show us some.
They'd tackle issues nobody else would. This came out when Roe v. Wade was happening. Abortion Eve.
Oh,
Nice.
gosh, really?
Armageddon.
So that was controversial back then about
Yep.
stories about abortions.
Yep.
Hmm.
Cutie Bunny from.
It's controversial now. We went all the way back.
We've gone full circle.
Yeah, we're full circle.
It's in some states actually. Not shouldn't say we've gone
Not
back, but
drawing there.
I mean, some states are banned. You know, I don't care where you come from, left or right. Don't freaking ban books.
Yeah, see, tackling subjects regular comics wouldn't.
Or
The fart. But mainly it's stuff like this, dope comics.
Nice.
You know, a camel hitting a hookah. Dope and Dan.
Dope
Military.
and Dan. Dope and Dan. These are like hilarious. Dope and Dan.
The 40-year-old
no
hippie.
problem, no problem.
Gory. Because again, the code wouldn't allow them to have it, so they'd have stuff like that. They'd bring up they relaunched the EC guys. Gonna end up giving this to Turkey Trapster, but there's an old mid-70s Von Bode book. That's one of his big influences. And then they're always big on the overemphasized movies.
Hey, do you have one of that one where these two girls are riding a bike, some kind of rocket bike? It's from
Dave
way
Stevens?
back in the old days, huh?
The Dave Stevens? That's not an underground if you're talking about the Dave Stevens book.
I don't know.
Let's see.
That particular cover reminded me of that cover. That's why.
Yeah, this you couldn't put in your
Purple Cat.
PC.
50 cents. 50 cents? Why so freaking expensive?
Yeah,
You know what that?
tells you
Because it's underground, they charge you more?
book. Well, yeah, it was more expensive to print. Radical
Oh,
Rock.
why is it boobies are harder to print than clothing?
Nobody else could. Sleazy Scandals of the Silver Screen, a little Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe Playboy cover homage. Snarf.
Slow Death. I'm wondering if I even have these in this box now that I'm looking at these. It's Terminix, Teenage Trash, Wonder Warthog, Yellow.
You try to
I hope
Instagram
it-
bedroom? You could probably upload that short on our Instagram without any editing.
I'm wondering if I've gotten around to putting my other Fanagores and stuff in here. I don't think I have. Well, damn it. Now I don't know where they're at. They're buried somewhere. There you go. Sex Pistols.
Oh,
I haven't gotten it down to all the rearranging because I
That's
haven't.
what you need to do is create shorts, Kyle.
Huh?
You need to create shorts. Just show these, hey,
Yeah.
these are Pokemon books, and then put a music to it and just short.
Yeah. Now, all right. Now I don't know where my other Fanagores and stuff are. Oh. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. It should be right there with it.
What about you? You having any luck with shorts?
It's hit and miss. I mean, it's all algorithm stuff anyway, but
Oh, I see.
yeah. It's like if you get lucky with the algorithm, you'll get a lot of views, but
It depends on. I think it really depends on your thumbnail.
oh yeah.
You have a very short time, and by the way, shorts won't let you choose the thumbnail. They'll choose randomly within your image, but normally towards the center. So what I try to do is I try to manipulate my video so that a good thumbnail shows up on the thing.
Okay.
But then you are restricted in your creating shorts because you have to have a good image in the middle of the video. So, but I guess that's part of the game. I guess.
Yeah.
Hello, Alchemist.
Are you close to 500 now? What's your viewer count right now?
I stopped at 300 something, and so when I was checking my viewer count, and I was making videos about 500 giveaways. Soon as I did that, it just plateaued at
Mhm.
300 something
Yeah.
for the past 2 months. It was my channel was supposed to go to when I was projected to be like a go to like a 500 at beginning of the year. Now
Mhm.
it's projected to go at 500 in September next year.
Mhm.
So here's where he started a full-on fan of Gore Press.
Nice.
So the Rip End Times and Son of Mutant World. So I'm guessing I just glossed right through it, but I got the first din in there. I found that out in my research.
So when
But
you
yeah,
say,
I got to reorganize. So
Kai, you made any shorts lately, or you made any shorts?
nope.
So what is the hit and miss? What's the hit and what's the miss to you?
What's a hit and what's a miss?
I'm asking the chat room.
Oh,
How about you, Otaku?
Hit or miss?
What is hit and what is a miss?
What do you mean in terms of?
100 views a hit and 50 views a miss.
Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't really for me, I think anything over 100 is good for me, right? 100 people have
100 would hit.
viewed it.
And below is a miss.
Yeah, I mean, if it can't generate 100, I guess it's a miss. But I don't really focus on views and likes and all that. So
I'm just playing the game.
yeah,
Seeing if it will generate.
I am definitely. I think when you mentioned it, I started doing it more, and I think if I can add, if people can watch a short and be diverted to my channel and join and subscribe, I think that's fine.
Thanks for visit Red Rum Diecast.
Yeah, see, hey, what's up, Red Rum?
Hey, CB baseball card collector.
all right. You can pull me off big. I'm done showing my undergrounds now, unless you want to see some more portfolios.
Sure.
Because I got portfolios sitting nearby.
Well, I'm about to check in. I had my second beer. I ain't checking.
Yeah, I gotta head out too. But it's great connecting.
Yeah, great connecting, guys. Thanks for showing up at chat room. Hi y'all. Hi y'all.
Yeah. We'll
I
definitely.
do want to
Thanks
mention
for letting me come on and play, guys. I appreciate that.
I do want to share a Christmas story. Yesterday, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I didn't want to make a video about it because I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon of getting subs and stuff, But yesterday, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can share it. Copy video URL. I mean, I can show this, I guess. I could show this one. Share screen. Share screen. So this kid was making video. I think he's 5-6 year old boy, and he called out. Who's that Johnny Depp's character? What's that pilot character?
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Uh-huh.
He called out Captain Jack Sparrow. He had like 3 heart replacement surgery done, and he's basically, according to his mom, waiting to, unless he get another heart to try, he's waiting for to die basically.
I don't know.
And his bucket list was getting silver 100K sub. So this guy named Johnny, I mean, so he made this video prior to this. He made a video about, hey, I wish Jack Sparrow would. One of the thing was, Jack Sparrow helping him get to the 100 sub because he likes pirates, right?
Mhm.
So Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp came on and did a video for him, and they went up to like 50,000 subs. Well, it was getting a little too slow for him to reach the 100 sub. So this guy named Bo of the Fifth Column, let me see if I could find them. This guy named Bo of the Fifth Column made a video. He doesn't normally do this kind of videos. He dressed up as a pirate, and he has like almost 800 subscribers.
Mhm.
And he figured he put all his subscribers that pay attention to him go over there and subscribe to that kid, overnight, according to his calculation, the kid will get 100 subs. So,
Mhm.
so I was watching. I went over there and subbed, and I was just watching. And the kid next day got 100 subs.
Wow.
Yeah, over 150
Awesome.
subs now. So, what's so sad was what really upset me was one of the Twitter person wrote him, hey, basically this Twitter person is basically she doesn't have a very high regard for Johnny Depp. So she was asking Bo, hey, would you give a platform to a wife beater like Johnny Depp? Would you have done that if what's his name, that child molester guy who he died in jail, what's his name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, would you have given him the platform? And so basically she equating Johnny Depp to this guy, and I don't know why she's doing that. Anyway, she was basically complaining to Bo that you're helping. She ignores that fact that the Bo was helping the kid, not Johnny Depp.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe she got confused.
Well, she wasn't confused. She was saying, "Hey, you're giving platform to Johnny Depp. You're making Johnny Depp look like a good guy when he wasn't."
Mm.
But he was saying, "Hey, look, I'm helping the kid out. I'm helping,
Mhm.
As far as that kid is concerned."
That's the thing about social media. You have really a few individuals who attack people. That's their thing. They like to go on social media and complain, attack, bitch, and just basically, like make people's lives miserable, right? It's like, why do you do that? That's not what this platform should be used for, but so many people use it for specifically that reason. And it's such a sad thing when it happens, right? Like, I'm sorry that you're so angry that you have to attack people online or try to make people feel, try to make people feel bad.
So I'm saying, hey, look, let's assume Johnny Depp is just as bad as Jeff Epstein, and let's assume everything you say is right. Did you went to tell the kid, hey, the truth, and say, hey, you shouldn't be role modeling Johnny Depp? This kid's gonna die in a month or so, right? Did you went over there and told the kid, and did you find the ways to lift his spirit up and find the ways to give him hope? And did you find the ways to did you find a way to help the kid, or are you just complaining?
You're just complaining, yeah.
Just complaining.
And so But another thing I noticed is that this Bo got the, because when Johnny Depp got up to like 50K, right? But it was gonna be a very slow process. Johnny Depp is not, he's popular, but he's not a YouTuber. He
Yeah.
doesn't have active followers that that influence people to sub to other people. Well, Bo, he knows he can influence people, so
Yeah.
he went over there and
Yeah, the guy was doing the kid a favor. I
yeah,
mean, what's your problem with that?
and then the kid, now he's getting called from Johnny Depp, so to the kid, everything happened because of Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know, me at least, I know at least, and a lot of Bo's follower, Bo is the one that got him that fast up there. So
Yeah.
Bo is getting, he's just one of the YouTubers, according to the kid. The Johnny Depp is the pirate, the one everybody knows. But the Johnny Depp is getting all the credit. But I just, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Bo being silent on this because he's not supposed to be that kind of person, to be out there in the front.
Mhm.
So but I wish people didn't, came down on him and saying, "Hey, why are you giving Johnny Depp a platform?" I'm going, "Come on, lady, just,
Yeah.
you know." Yeah. So anyway. But anyway, it's a wonderful story. I witnessed this kid going from, 10K to, 50K to 100K in a day. In a day. That's how, in a way, if we think about it, when we're talking about subs and stuff, and
Yeah.
views and stuff, that's how insignificant views are or subs are. If you could get a 50K sub in a day, you know, and it's not to me, it's uh we shouldn't be just, the kid is dying to get that. You know what I mean? It's not what it's not it's not
Yeah, it's not something like his dying wish should be. It should be something like, like something really memorable, not
well, the kid, that's what he wanted, and that's
yeah.
what Ford provided, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that these people who are tearing him down, and there's those people who are jealous, and those people who are actually using this event to boost up their views and boost up their subs. Uh, I'm okay right now talking about this because I know my video is not gonna, go out there, you know, being viewed and getting subs because of that. Because we're right in the middle of, we are 2 hours into it, so nobody's gonna watch this video. But I just want to talk to you guys about it because the views and subs, it really doesn't matter when you're thinking about life.
Yeah.
With social media, it doesn't matter.
The ultimate goal is to make the world a better place, and that's
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
responsibility.
and
Yeah.
and when this guy is doing that, I'm going, yeah, that's a really wonderful.
Yeah. Good for him, and what an awesome dude to do that. So
Yeah.
and selfless, and not stepping to the front and saying, look at me," just saying, look at this kid, brighten his life for his last 30 days.
Yeah.
That's up to us to do. Make that kid's world better for a month while they're telling him your heart don't work anymore. So needs to be a lot more of that in the world. That's why I jumped right on. Actually, I liked you guys talking about Corbin, but when you were talking about utopian ideologies, hell, I can't get subs because I talk in utopian ideologies, but we need to do that. We need to take care of people all the time.
Yeah.
And should. You got a platform to help somebody, help them. That's what they should be doing with it.
Well, I was really glad to see this particular witness. I was glad to witness such an event where
Yeah.
one human being generous to another.
brought great joy into that little kid's life.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it really did. Let's see if there you go, right there. You see that?
Cracking the box.
100,000 right there.
And that may give that kid just the hope and joy to that. May give him another month to live.
And then he got call from Johnny Depp right there. So he's so. But I just wanted to show you the guy who's actually, invisible at work. This is this guy who did it from the behind, and Johnny Depp is the guy who did it in front. So that's what I just want to. Yeah, I just
Beautiful story.
yeah.
Beautiful story.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a good dream. Everybody have a good dream. If I don't see you guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Holiday.
Yeah, happy holidays,
Thank you
guys,
again
and
for letting me jump in.
yeah, happy holidays, and we'll see you around.
Yeah,
Merry
see you guys.
Christmas.
Peace.
Peace and love.